Alright, cool, man. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. It's a Monday. Everyone's refreshed. Have you ever been in a situation where you start something because you thought it was a good idea, and then like in the middle of it, you're like, oh, fuck.
All the time.
Eh?
All the time.
No, I'm serious. Like, I'm in this move to get healthy and eating,
Yeah.
So I'll go and buy shit, right? Go and buy my veggies and my fruits and everything like that. I'm like, then I get to the fruit side and I look at the tub of pineapple.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no ways, I'm not gonna buy a tub.
Yeah.
Understand? Because it just like looked a little bit more expensive than the ones that are raw.
The raw ones, yeah.
God damn. It's a problem fucking cutting those pineapples. Dude, I just look at them, I'm like, I'm lazy to do it.
Yeah.
I'm lazy to do it. And I know this shit is good for me. And I actually like pineapple.
You like pineapples, yeah.
But to cut the pineapple and I'm like, no. And it was a good idea when I bought them.
It's a mission.
Oh, fuck, bro.
It's a workout and a half.
You're telling me, bro. It's just like that process, bro. Like the process before you get to actually enjoy the fucking food.
I mean, I've found a way or a hack on cutting it. Like I just chop off the little tree. I actually cut off the top part, like the top, and then stick the knife inside and just work my way out.
No, man. The easier way is that you cut it like tomato slices.
Yeah.
And then you just
peel it off.
Yeah, peel, but it's going to be in like rounds. And then you just peel that round, peel that round, peel that round.
Oh, I should try that.
Yeah, but even that, bro, it's like, it's a fucking mission. You just want to eat this thing, man. You just want to
eat it.
Gee whiz.
Yeah, man.
But anyway, we're getting healthy, man. Welcome, everyone, to episode 69. The weather is a little bit shaky.
Hey, man. Hey.
It's undecided what he wants to do.
Hey, this weather, bro.
I think it's going to be like me when I'm in the voting booth. Because I don't know who
I'm
undecided either. Have you decided who you're voting for?
I don't know, I'm undecided. Because the thing is, if you look at it, the current party is promising what it promised us 20 years back. The other two big parties, they're not promising us anything. They're just telling us that the current party is failing.
I don't know.
So
I'm not inspired. That's maybe just to. I think you're saying the same thing, but in simply, I'm not inspired, man. The one guy is the crook. The other guy is a younger crook. The other guy doesn't really like me. It's like you're caught in between a rock and a hard place, bruh. So, in actual fact, I want to give maybe one of the small parties. Yeah, maybe one of the small parties. I'll look into it. Maybe we can review some of them.
Yeah, I was also looking at one of the smaller parties.
Maybe the smaller parties, man. Okay. Anyway, I just made you listen to a song. We're gonna start off, man. I'm putting on you on the plug. Guys, go out and listen to Press. PRESSS. Name of the song, Walking Away. Name of the album, XO. One of the best R&B vocalists that we have in the country, man.
Fire.
Amen.
Fire.
Amen. When he sings a song that is Walking Away, bro, you can actually feel, the pain in the voice, bro.
You relate.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of guys can relate. When you're in a relationship and you know that you're meant to just move from here.
Yeah.
Like when your partner, whatever they do, you just get irritated.
It gets to that. It gets to that after a while.
Yeah. Like, even if they maybe they even offer you food and you're like thinking in your head, she wants to poison me and shit like that. Like, you just get irritated. Like, fuck, I'd rather go and eat KFC.
Yeah.
Or some shit. And that guy, bro, it goes deep, man. It's unfortunate on the song, he's talking about, what we're gonna tell the kids and everything like that. I loved you and whatever, but I have to walk away.
Amen.
And when the time comes,
you just have
gotta bounce, man. You gotta bounce. Because I think a lot of people, they get to that space and for whatever reason, they try and push through things, right? And it's just frustration all around. You know, the other person knows that you're not there anymore. They can see it.
They can see it. Yeah.
You know, they're getting frustrated. You're on the other side. You also frustrated. So it's like just toxic.
Bruh,
You know?
and it builds up.
Yeah, of course.
It builds
of
up.
course. You know, so then guys, check it out and let us know what you think, man. This song, I personally think this song.
I'm going to give it a second listen.
Yeah, in terms of R&B, I haven't heard such a good R&B. Of course, you've got Elaine and so forth, but you know, a male vocalist for a while. We've heard a lot of females that are trying to sing R&B and SA, but a male vocalist like hitting, and it's got like old school feel. You know, it's like slowed down. The beats is like so simple. I think the emphasis is more on the lyrics and the delivery and the message behind it. You know, so
it gave me Maxwell vibes.
It
gave me Maxwell vibes.
Yeah. Pretty Little Things or Pretty Little Wings or something similar to that. Guys, check it out, man. It's flipping dope.
It's very dope. Yeah.
And this message hasn't been paid for by press. We're just liking it, man. some dope shit. Are you liking the new MissSA?
Hey,
Those girls, I didn't watch it. I saw when it's trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
She looks fine. But before we get there, those girls are like gum trees, bro. They're fucking tall. What the fuck?
Hey, bro, there's this other white one. I don't know if she's white or I forgot her name. I wanted to. Hey, bro, I wanted her to win. I like that one. I just forgot her name.
So you watched?
No, I just saw the picture of the finalists.
So how did you want her to win if you didn't watch? So you wanted her to win after the competition?
I wanted to win. I wanted her to.
You watched. Why can't you just say you watched?
Okay, Tony, I watched.
What the fuck are you lying? Why are you lying? Just say you watched.
Hey,
There's nothing wrong with it. You can watch, dog.
I watched it.
Look, unfortunately, I was like working hard, man. But I don't know. Are these things still relevant?
Beauty pageants.
Yeah. In general,
they still get viewership.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, the purpose of it. What's the purpose of it?
I think, they're not relevant anymore. Because back then, it was the beauty pageants. The ladies were like, they were our old influencers. You know?
Oh, yeah.
They were influencers. That's what they did. They represented.
So, like, they were role models to girls.
Exactly. They were influencers.
But now girls don't look at them as...
That's
what I'm sure maybe one or two, but I think in terms of the overall influence on girls, it's not that much.
Nah, it's not that much. That's what I'm saying.
We've got Nicki Minaj for that shit and Cardi B. Eh?
Zoda Wabantu is there.
Yeah, WAP. WAP that shit. That's the influence for the girls now.
So, because back then, remember, in Miss South Africa or in Miss whatever, would go to like different countries. They were our steer girls. We send them to go look for donations on certain matters.
Oh yeah,
like climate change.
No man, but I don't think that was the main. I think it was more of to show young girls what is possible, as well as something to aspire to. That's what I'm saying. If you're looking in those lens in terms of role model side of things, I don't think they're relevant.
Nah, they're not relevant.
Yeah, I don't think they're relevant.
Because right now, what I've noticed with the whole beauty pageant, each and every year there's a certain skin tone that's been represented. There's a certain body type that's been represented, hair and makeup being represented, and race. So it's just to finish off.
Yeah.
If she's curvy, like Fulu, the previous, curvy women have won. If she has short hair, like Zizo, is it Zozi or Zizo? The Miss Universe, the natural haired women have won. So it's like that. Because now, she's skinny, and I saw on my WhatsApp status, all the skinny ladies in my WhatsApp status, they're celebrating her.
Well, all of them are skinny. Even Shudu is it Shudu, right?
Yeah, Shudu.
She's a little bit bigger for a normal size, normal
Miss South Africa
South Africa,
size.
but on the streets she's skinny.
Yeah.
Do you get my point? So, but I want to go back to the point where you talking about this representation thing. I don't know. Before I attend to it, I come from, I'm an avid rugby guy and I watch and everything like that. So there was a time in rugby when they were talking about transformation, which means they had put in a number of black players that needed to be in the team so that the team could comply. So they would say, in the starting lineup, we need 5 black players, and then within the squad, so including the reserves, there needs to be 8 black players, right? And a lot of black players were actually against that because they felt that they want to be chosen on merit, right? And if you guys are choosing us in terms of because we're black, how are my peers gonna respect me? I need to, like, if you play sports, you want to know, if you play for Bafana, you want to know you're the best. Do you understand? There shouldn't be question marks around that. Of course, I'm putting it simply. It goes into more details. But why I'm saying that is when you get to be pushed forward because some people in the offices and the suits want to make a statement this year that we want to have a short hair girl, right? Doesn't that sort of like dent the win?
It does.
Do you understand? Because I would imagine that I don't know why we've forgotten the name, but you all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I would imagine that she wants to know that she's the best version of a girl. Do you get my point?
I get
Of
your
a girl, not of a
Short hair.
short hair girl.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So now, where's the and I get the part where the people say, girls that have got short hair, they want to see their heroes, they want to see being represented. I get that, but I think it would be more impactful if she wins clean, right? And then they know we can compete on equal footing with these guys. Not that we need to be given preference to win.
Exactly.
Do you get my point?
I get you.
So it's one of those things. And look, it's a, like I say, it's a complex issue. Do you put the good of the competition, right? And if you do that, are you risking the legitimacy of the competition, right? Or a short hair girl winning weighs more than the legitimacy of the competition. Or maybe, let's say, for instance, Uzuzi was, of course, maybe going to be in the top 3. So if we elevate her to 1, it's not such a big of a jump.
Yeah.
That people are like, oh, this as much as, this, but this was a robbery. You understand? So, I mean, it's something to talk about. But I just feel that, they must find a different way to do these things. I think even the questions that they're asked are not relevant.
Yeah.
The judges are so, who was judging? I saw one of, it's like
Anele was there.
Someone who said Kelly Rowland is not nice. Okay. All right. Okay, but anyway, I don't know, man. I thought we'll bring that up. We're not gonna stay long on it, but it's something to consider.
It's a very interesting topic, eh?
Yeah, it's something to consider.
What I was watching, I thought,
were you under duress? Why can't you say, dude, I hit this thing on reminder, I left the boys drinking so I could come back home and watch this. Because it sounds like you enjoyed
I just
it.
caught it. I just
No,
caught
if
it.
you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it. Yeah. I mean, we've got gay Superman now. You know, the world is changing. So if you're a nigga who enjoys that shit, you know?
Look. What I was
We're
trying
coming to the Superman story.
Superman story. Yeah. What I was saying is, get for what you were saying, the legitimacy of the show, of the competition. I was thinking, why don't you get international judges to come? You take our judges, take them like swap judges.
But you see, you see now, you going down the rabbit hole, which I thought I don't really want to go
into.
But let me answer. But then we need to stop. Otherwise, we're gonna go deep.
Okay.
You see, the standard of beauty is being manufactured now. Understand? So we're getting to a point where, you know, this thing where people say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No. We all agree to certain levels. You understand? You'll never accuse Tigumazwai as a bombshell. You'll never. Even the husband, he also say, hey man, it's a matter of a heart. You'll never.
Yeah.
Do you get what? And I'm not saying she's ugly or anything, but we will never sit down and really consider her as the bar for beauty. Do you get my point? So now, if we can say that, and I'm just using her as an arbitrary thing, I've got nothing against her. If we're saying that, that means there's a standard somewhere. Do you understand? If we can sit here and we agree, Uguti, we cannot use this particular person, I'm going to stop calling her name, as the bar for beauty. In a way, we are also agreeing that there's a standard. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get you.
Exactly. So now, these new things, new wave of thinking, the woke crowd, right, is all about everybody must be represented. There's no ugly people. There's no good-looking people. Everybody's just gray in their eyes.
In their eyes, yeah.
That is not factual. That can't be right. That can't be right. Do you get my point? So, when you ask that question, right, and you say, why can't we take our judges that side and take their judges this side? Everybody's got an agenda now. Abo Anele have got an agenda of who they want to put as someone who's going to represent South Africa for a year. And what they think South Africa as the beauty fraternity in South Africa needs, right? So we need more plum people. I mean, I think earlier on we actually this was the first time they allowed transgender people or gay people, transgender people, right, to be part of the competition, right? We're not gonna rehash that topic, but this is a female thing. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you get my point? But now, since everyone is trying to push their own agenda and they are using these old platforms, in actual fact, let's go into the Superman story now, because they're using these things, right, to push their own agendas and to push their own views of how tomorrow should look like, right? And then now they're messing up this thing. Let's move on from this. Let's go to the Superman story.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I've got this. Wait, before we let me open this, because the lady who talks about this, she puts it so eloquently.
It is.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Just give me a moment, guys. It's gonna be 2 minutes of this Karen white lady talking.
Now, DC Comics has announced that its latest Superman will be bisexual. John Kent is the most recent superhero to come out, following versions of Captain America, Aquaman and Batman's sidekick, Robin. Courtney Bembridge reports.
A Superman as we've never seen him before. DC Comics say the son of Clark Kent and Lois Lane, John Kent, is coming out as bisexual. The creators say the Man of Steel has always stood for hope, truth and justice, and now represents something more.
When I was offered this job, I thought, well, if we're going to have a new Superman for the DC universe, it feels like a missed opportunity to have another straight white saviour.
DC Comics publisher Jim Lee said in a statement, "We couldn't be prouder to tell this important story."
We've seen a lot of LGBT superheroes in the past couple of decades, and some of them are not quite household names. But when you can attach something like this to the name Superman, who's known around the world, people will pay attention.
The comic isn't due to be released until November, but there's been plenty of reaction online already.
Look, the reactions have been, honestly, they've been overwhelmingly positive, which I wasn't quite expecting. Yes, there's a lot of trolling online, but there are so many people reaching out in so many different languages saying
okay, cool. Now, why I actually said this was a topic that was going to the later parts of the pod, but it just ties in so nicely with the topic that we just had. Superman.
Hey.
Right?
Yeah.
Superman. Even let's before we even go any further, just the name.
The name itself.
Superman is bisexual, gay. Right? I don't know what is being pushed here, guy. I don't know what is being pushed here because, it reminds me of this thing of the government thing where they're changing street names.
Oh yeah.
In Pretoria, right? They changed a lot of street names, but the one where I thought, come on, guys, they changed Church Street. I think it's called WF Nkomo now.
Yeah, it's WF Nkomo.
They changed it from Church Street.
Church Street is...
How racist is Church Street? How there's more black people that identify religiously and more specifically Christian than there is white people. Why do you want to change Church Street? There's many. I mean, you can change Aboford Road on what? Why do you want to change Church Street?
Right. They started with Market.
Do you get my point? Yeah. And also, there's roads popping up everywhere. Why can't you just name those roads? Why? Do you know how expensive it is to change names?
I know.
It's fucking expensive. And I do understand it needs to reflect. I would say to this, you can change the name of something that it was repressive or someone that was repressive. I totally get that. Right? Church Street? What?
Why?
The only people that the church was repressing was young boys.
Catholic.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't quote anyone. But anyway, back to the story, all right? Back to the story. So now, why can't they come up with their superhero that reflects bisexuality?
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Why can't they... Now they're messing up our childhood.
You see, the thing is, it just seems, again, from that story that we're talking about, it just seems that everybody just wants everything to be grey. Right? Everything must be just grey and everything must be just average.
Hey, bruh.
Right? We can't have superheroes now that are straight because now probably someone is going to cry. What is it? What do they cry?
Exclusion.
No. There's this other word that they call the shit that when they say men are using their I'll think of
masculinity.
It now. Yeah, and there's another one. There's another, but I'll think of it. So I'm just asking, bro. Like, at what stage and to what end are we going down this road? These guys, they've got so many chances. They can develop. I mean, they developed Black Panther.
Yep, they developed Deadpool.
Yes, they didn't just wake up and say, okay, Spider-Man is going to be black. They said, no. We ain't touching Spider-Man. We're not touching these niggas. We're not touching about Thor and all those. I mean, what? You want to be Thor is king of the universe or whatever from the gods or something like that. There's no fucking way you're gonna make him black, but we'll give you a superhero. Okay, fine. Thank you. We embraced him and everything was good. Why can't they do that with the gay thing?
Hey, bro.
Why can't they just create their own version? I mean, if they want someone to be, fighting crooks with heels, what the fuck? Who's stopping them?
Hey, bro.
Why you keep on laughing? I'm being serious.
I don't know. It kind of to tell the truth, Tony. It kind of upset me. I don't want to lie to you. Like when I read this and I listened to this, I was like, but why? Why?
Nah, it's getting too much, man.
Why?
It's getting too
It's
much.
not that. Look, we are not against